Hi, welcome to Dodo Chill, a place where we talk all about self improvement. And in today's episode, we're going to do a deep dive into a leadership style that emphasizes empowerment, delegation, and also culture. I'm Dorothy, and I'm here with.
My name is Chelsea.
And my name is Daystar.
We'll be with you for the next few minutes, sharing stories and reflections together.
Okay, so let's start with empowerment. So, what is empowerment? In short, empowerment is the ability to get others to do what they want, not what we want.
Oh, is that so? Do you guys have any experience with empowerment?
I do. I remember when I was in senior high school. I was the person in charge of a major Indonesian language assignment, and at that time, I was entrusted with collecting my classmates' works and compiling them into an anthology. So, what about the format and design? Well, the teacher entrusted everything to me, so I didn't feel burdened. I felt trusted and confident in my work. How about you, Day?
Wow, that's very interesting story. For me, I have empowered when I was in high school working in the school project.
Oh, what kind of project?
It was historical project and we have to discuss about wars in Indonesia. And when we were discussing, we found out some difficult to develop our idea. And then I got one that we all have to write down every idea in the piece of paper. So after that we can discuss it and vote who has the best idea for the project. How about you, Chelsea?
Okay, well, for me, empowerment really happened when I was the choir leader in my senior high school. I was trusted to lead the group for a big competition. At first, it felt like such a big responsibility, but that trust pushed me to step up. I encouraged my team, we practiced hard together, and at the end, we actually won the competition. That moment showed me how empowering others can lead to collective success.
Oh, so what place did you get?
Thanks to God, we got the first place.
That's nice. Moving on, we got delegation. Not just giving tasks to others, but entrusting them with responsibilities. Basically, I trust you to do this and I'll support you while doing it.
I totally agree, and in my opinion, delegation in a team means assigning authority to others so the task can be completed effectively. Do you have any experience, Day?
I think I felt delegated when I was involved at operating in my high school events.
Ooh, that was interesting. My school has an annual event too, and it went successfully.
Mine went successfully too. And in that event, I instructed one of my members to buy some consumption to my teacher. And when they buy the consumption, I always ask if the money enough or if you want some help, just call me.
Oh, I see. It's pretty similar for me, but with a different position. It was when I was a part of a graphic design team for an event.
What kind of event?
It was a decentralized for a student activity unit. My leader at the time was very supportive of all of us. We got jobs proportionally with clear instructions, and he always said, "Tell me if you have any problems."
Wow, we have a very similar event.
Well, I also want to share my experience regarding the delegation. When I was trusted to handle the competition letters for my choir, at first I thought it was just a paperwork, but my senior told me this is important. Without the letters, we can't even join the competition. That made me realize how big the responsibility was. Being trusted with that task pushed me to be more careful and organized. At the end, everything went smoothly, so we could focus on performing.
Lastly, culture is the personality of the team, which can be a green flag or a red flag.
That's true. Sometimes in the team you can have a very supportive team, and sometimes you can have a toxic teams that can affect you. Do you have any experience in culture, and is it green flag or red flag?
Well, it's a green flag for me. When I was in senior high school, I was the head of fundraising for a mini concert. The funds needed were a lot. And I was struggling because at the time I had a busy schedule and I was just inexperienced in fundraising. And I remember speaking up and asking for help. And fortunately for me, the team was very understanding. They helped me, and the funds needed were finally sufficient. I was really grateful.
For me, choir was definitely a green flag experience. Before the competition, our group had a really supportive culture. Every time someone made mistakes during practice, we didn't criticize or get annoyed. Instead, we encouraged them and worked on it together. That made everyone feel safe to try, even if they failed at first.
Oh, really? That's really nice to hear because I was in one of a choir team and the rules were really strict and rigid. Like the teacher was incredible, but we kind of felt pressure in doing the choir.
Yeah, I think this kind of culture really mattered because preparing for a competition can be stressful. But in our choir, the atmosphere stayed positive and uplifting. It wasn't just about singing correctly, but also about trusting and believing on each other. That sense of unity gave us extra confidence, and I truly believe it was one of the biggest reasons we succeed and won the competition.
Ah, I see. What about you, Day?
You guys are very good team at high school. Since everyone already gave a green flag example, I will now give you an example of a red flag on my team. Similar to the event mentioned earlier, I experienced being left behind after the event was over. We were supposed to rearrange the space, return it to the original state, but however, one staff member left early without notice, even though their task wasn't yet over.
Oh, it probably made you annoyed.
Yeah, it makes me very frustrating, but I have another member can help me.
Okay, empowerment, delegation, and culture. We discussed them separately, but the three of them work together. Empowerment is the mindset, it builds trust. Delegation puts trust into action, and culture is the context, it sustains the trust.
I think it's kind of cycle. When you empower and delegate the right way, it creates a solid culture. And when you got the culture, empowering and delegating just flow more smoothly.
And it's the end of the episode. I believe all of us had a really good time diving in. It's truly fascinating to know that empowerment, delegation, and culture really affect teamwork. We'd like to thank you for tuning in, and we hope today's episode can be insightful to all of you. See you!